name is Deanne Strong and I'm the principal here at St. John Catholic High School, and I'd like to take you on a virtual tour. To my right, you'll notice this is our main office area where our attendance secretary is and our vice principal and myself are. To my left, heading down the hallway here, we have the first floor of our intermediate hallway. Our intermediates, there are a number of them. There's 186 intermediates, and they are on this floor and the top floor, and we'll see a bit of the top floor shortly. Heading into student services, this is our student services department, and in student services, the first person you will meet is Mrs. Erin Truhaas. Mrs. Truhaas is our guidance secretary, and she is the person that will help you with booking an appointment with our guidance counselors. We have two guidance counselors, Mrs. Sasha Warner and Mrs. Pam Quick, and we also have a student support worker, Mrs. Bev Gemmel. Also once a week, we have a mental health and addictions counselor that is in the student services department. This is an opportunity for you to check out the universities and colleges, to check out different programs, Ontario Youth Apprenticeship programs. And it's a great opportunity to figure out what you want to do when you finish high school. So you can always book an appointment with a guidance counselor to figure that out, starting in grade 9. So we're just going to go down to the intermediate wing, and we'll show you a classroom. So this is one of our grade 7-8 classrooms, and this is a French classroom. In grade 7 and 8, we have French immersion. In our high school French program, we have a extended French program, which means that if you are in French immersion in grade 7 and 8, and you continue on in that stream, what you will do is in grade 9, you will take a French language in the first semester, and you will take a social science in French in the second semester. Probably should show you a little bit of the outside of the building. So out here we have many acres of school. This is our courtyard area here, and there is a kilometer of walking trails that backs onto Grants Creek. So this is our intermediate yard, but it's used by many folks in the building. So we're just heading up to the second floor of the intermediate wing. So as I mentioned, our intermediates are in this wing. They're on the first floor and the second floor. One thing that is an advantage for our intermediate students is they also have access to the art room, which I'm going to take you into. So this is our visual art room. So our grade 7s and 8s are able to use the visual art room. And then we have visual arts starting in grade 9 all the way through grade 12. So we have Indigenous art, we have visual design, we have interior design, we have fashion design. So lots of art opportunities here. So just down the hall from the intermediates, we have our library, or also known as our learning commons. So this is an opportunity where students can come generally on their lunch hour or during a spare or during their classes, and they can sit here. It's a quiet study area. They can do homework. Many of our students come here to get extra help at lunch from teachers and from older students as well. Just across from the library is our Comm Lab. So in here, we have a state-of-the-art facility where students will do web design, digital photography, photography editing, and basic animation. Also down this wing is also our intermediates, have this part of the facility, and some of our high school science labs are down here as well. I'm going to just take you into one. So in high school, in grade 9 and 10, you will take science in grade 9 and 10. You need 3 sciences, so you'll take one in grade 11 or 12. But in grade 9 and 10, it's science with various strands. But once you get into grade 11 and 12, you will take 3 variations. So there'll be biology, physics, and chemistry. So I'm going to just take you into the chemistry lab here. So we have 4 science labs in the building. And many of our classrooms have smart boards. So we have lots of technology, engaging technology that's interactive with our students and our teachers, and helps to keep them engaged. Now we're coming up to the high school side. And just so you're aware, the shape of the school is in the shape of a Y. So on the shorter end stick of the Y is our intermediate division, and it goes down a little bit down to the long stem. And to the longer side of the Y is our high school. So in high school, there's lots of programs you can take. In grade 11 and 12, I'm just standing outside of the co-op office. You might take co-op. So that is a co-op where you're working in our community, whether it's Smith Falls, Perth, Lanark, Westport. You can get a co-op placement, and they're linked to your courses in high school. So just so I'm showing you here, you'll notice that there are many international flags. So we have a number of students that come to St. John High School to study, and they're from all over the world. And they're a great asset to our school. Along this wall is our very proud alumni. These are all our graduates who have graduated over the years. And this is the home of the Spartans. So now we're going down to the intermediate. So we're on the 2nd floor right now, and then we'll go down onto the 1st floor, and then we'll head out our tour at the bottom of the 1st floor. I'm going to just take you into a high school classroom. This is a grade 9 French classroom. And as I mentioned to you before, we do have lots of technology that teachers use. You'll see up close here is an Elmo. Apart from smartboards, teachers use a lot of Elmos. So now we're heading down to the first floor. So this is my favorite room of the school. So this is our construction technology lab, where we have students from grades 9 all the way through grade 12 in courses. Come the fall of 2021, we are planning to have a specialist high skills major in construction technology. So many of our students will have certifications. We have 2 specialist high skills majors already, and I'll talk about those along the way. So you can see some of the things that our students have built. Generally you do this in grade 9 with a push stick. You make a push stick. You move up to these nice pieces. Grade 11, you move into these. And if you're in grade 12, one of the things that our students are currently working on is they are involved in what's called the Backyard Challenge, and they're building a shed. And they have to do all of the marketing, assessment of materials, build it. So that's something that's happening in May this year for our grade 11 and 12 students. So one of the things that we're proud of here at St. John's is our Relay for Life. So we're coming up to our 20th year of Relay for Life, and we've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for cancer research. We even continued to do it last year, even in a pandemic, and we were able to raise over $16,000. So it's one of the things that our students get involved in, and we're very, very fortunate that we have a number of students that this is a cause near and dear to all of our hearts, and we look forward to doing it again this year. So we're going to head down the hallway here of our first floor of our secondary wing and show you a couple of classrooms. This is one of the largest classrooms in our building. It's a beautiful classroom. We're very fortunate to have it. Also down this hallway, we have our Multi-Exceptionality Program, where many of our students are in our building. They're taking courses alongside our students. They're a big part of our spirit here at St. John's. We also have what's known as the Best Buddies. So I mentioned to you that we have some specialist high skills major programs at our school. So this is our hospitality and tourism lab. So many of our students will come in here, and they're doing some food preparation and hospitality as well, and they do cater out to different events. So they have many certifications that they'll take. They take things like CPR, WMIS training. They will use these certifications when they get into the real world. So this is our chapel. And this is a special spot in our building where many of our classes come down. And they might have a class mass in the chapel or a liturgy. But sometimes it's just a spot where you can come in and meditate and just have some quiet time. Out here is our atrium, and our atrium also does serve as a study area for students, and at lunchtime, you'll notice there's no chairs here right now because we're not able to eat lunch here in the building currently, but when we do have lunch, it's filled up. So this is our cafeteria, and normally there would be a lot of tables and chairs in here. But we, this year, are using it for extra space for our phys ed classes so that they can socially distance. In the cafeteria, there are 2 lunches. Generally, our secondary students eat first, and while our intermediate students are outside. And then it changes, and our intermediate students come in for lunch into the cafeteria. And they're able to purchase food, healthy snacks in the cafeteria. We also have a stage area where we do many presentations for our students. We do a number of plays, and usually every second year we do a musical. On our way here, I'm just going to stop here because this is our uniform store, and as you know, our students do wear a uniform, and you'll see that there's lots of different options, from pants to shorts to sweaters, half-zip sweaters, shirts, and the kilt for the girls. But there's lots of options, and you can order through the store when we're able to order in person, or you can order online as well. So next up is our music room, and this is our music room here. We have an instrumental music program. We also have guitar, and we have music theater as well. So this might be an option in grade 9 through to 12 that you would take for your electives. But fortunately, our grade 7s and 8s get music in their program as well as visual art. And they also get drama and dance. We do have our stage area. The stage is currently used right now, but it is where our drama program takes place in the building. And I'm just going to take you down to our beautiful gym. So now I'm going to take you into the gym. You can see a number of our students have completed many track and field records over the years. And we continue to be involved in Lanark County sports as well. So this is our fabulous gym. It is the home of the Spartans. you can see up on the walls there's several championships over the years. We've achieved diamond status in physical education, and we also have a health and wellness specialist high skills major as well, that we use the gym, and we have a huge weight room that students will use as well for physical fitness and wellness. So that's the end of the tour. We hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you next year and becoming a Spartan.